Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope you're having a good one. This is Ty with PDMA. I wanted to shoot you guys a quick little video just kind of going over a simple way you can set up your own follow-up and reminder system for your company in itself. This is something, of course, is amazing to have. It's good to have a system to where, it's automated to where you can send out follow-up reminders, as well as deals, special deals, even case studies and stuff like that. Just something to where you can, keep customers, kind of consuming your content to where when they do have those issues drawn up, if it's remodeling, if it's plumbing or whatever, they're so comfortable with you and they know your work that 9 times out of 10 is instead of looking up a company is they'll go to you because they know you, they feel more personable with you, right? So it's always good to have one of these on hand. This is ChatGPT. It's a system you can use. It's free. I set up on just a fresh account, so it's not even logged in. I use a paid subscription, which I highly recommend because you get a lot more tools to use and a lot more deep research to do, or you're able to get. But yeah, you can use this simply to find your own follow-up / reminder system that you can implement for your business, which I'll show you in a minute. But I wanted to kind of just touch on one key point, especially that I mentioned earlier. I'm glad I did, which is case studies. This is a completely free tip, but what a lot of companies don't utilize is case studies. Let's say you are a remodeling company, right? You do home remodeling and you're working in Boulder, Colorado, and you want to find more customers in Boulder, Colorado, right? And let's say you've already worked on 1 or 2 houses. What you can do is you get a quote and you can set up a reminder system to where they reminds, let's say, John, you have a meeting. We're coming over basically on Wednesday at 2 p.m. to give you your quote for your house. And you can send in like a quick little, maybe 1 or 2 line message being like, hey, John, we recently worked on your neighbor's house. Let us know if you like it or whatever, right? Just kind of an incentive to where they're able to see your work and see what you guys can do. And like, in a way, they feel more comfortable with you. And if they like it a lot, it's easier to close basically because they've like seen that you guys, are the real deal, right? So it's always good to have something implemented like that. But yeah, we'll kind of get into it. I already had something written out, so I wouldn't take too much time. You can kind of copy this if you want and just kind of paste it in your own way. It's honestly up to you. But yeah, you could always write out what you want to do, whatever company you're doing, and just kind of go from there. But we implemented here, and ChatGPT will give us kind of like a breakdown of a system that we can implement. And again, this is this is like a very beginner system, right? If you're looking to do something like this and you want to actually grow and you want to kind of figure things out on your own or whatever, you want to kind of just see what system works for you. This is like a good way to start, without being completely lost and not knowing what to do. But it's easy. You can see here that it gave you like a system to kind of implement and just like a breakdown of the system. So, from quote appointment confirmations and stuff like that, it gave you like an actual line. So these are things you can copy. I don't run a remodeling company. I work with remodeling companies. So I honestly wouldn't care. But you can copy these. You can do it in your own way and stuff like that. Payment reminders too. If you, let's say you pay half front end, you can set up a reminder to where after you give a quote, you can have like a payment reminder come in being like, hey, John, so glad we're able to work with you. Here's a link to our, invoice, right? Please pay half now, something like that, whatever, right? So things like that. So it just makes your job just 10 times more easier, right? You don't actually have to do everything manually, and you're able to have, just a system in place to when you're asleep or when you're doing other things, it's taking care of your clients. So you're not in front of your computer 24/7 and not actually able to, go out and do other things regarding your business or even, personal life, right? So yeah, these are just simple messages, man, that you can do. Review referrals. That's something that's amazing too, is after you do a service, having them give a review or write a certain referral basically, right? You can do it says 250 off, let's say you're doing remodeling. you do the service and they loved it so much, and you're like send a like automated message being like, hey, we loved working with you. Glad you're able to enjoy your bathroom. Um, you know, we're looking at branch out in this area. If it's okay with you, we would love the word to spread or something, whatever, right? Just kind of, get them to invite friends and family or anyone they may know that, may need a certain service done that you provide. And like also like you can offer an incentive being like we will take off like 250 on your next project or and 250 off like your friend's project. You know what I mean? But like if you've really done an amazing job, more likely than not, like you don't even need this incentive. Like they'll just like want to refer you, right? Because it's like a new toy. Like when you're a kid, you get a new toy and you want to show everyone because you just love the toy, right? So it's really just up to you guys and actually providing an amazing service that will keep people coming back, and you're able to use them to just like as regular customers. You know what I mean? They become regular customers. So yeah. Also, these are tools you can use like CRM systems. Right here, Zapier. I'm pretty sure that they're being sued right now, or they're suing. I don't know what's going on. I don't use them too much. Well, we've kind of transferred over to something else actually, but that's a little personal between me and my company. So it's a little low key. So we're not gonna say it right now, but maybe later on. But yeah. So I wouldn't use Zapier right now just because of that. That just recently happened. But yeah, you could take some time and kind of like set together a little system and stuff like that. For CRM systems, what I do suggest doing is like you could do something like HubSpot. HubSpot's a really good CRM system. If you want to put like a professional one together, Go High Level is really good. It's really pricey. It's like $97 a month, but it gives you everything, and it has an amazing tool where you can turn it into like a white label, basically, to where like let's say you have like a complete, let's say you have a complete reminder system set up and it works amazingly, and you have, let's say, a few friends that also own companies, you can sell like your system as a website service basically, where they can have like a mock version of your system and like you can charge them a certain amount a month. So you're able to actually monetize your own systems if you build like an amazing one that actually works for your company, which would, work out in time if you consistently, like refine it over time, like it's gonna get better and better. So it's like literally like an easy way of making more money. That's another hidden gem right there, to be honest. But yeah, just want to do something super quick, just kind of show you guys something that you could use for free to help you set up your own systems. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And yeah, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, comment, and yeah, I'll make more videos like this. I'm wanted to do more of a raw type video. I'm starting to lean more towards that because I want to just give you guys as much information as I can. And I like to ramble. Like I like throughout the conversation, I find new things I can kind of drop that I've implemented for myself. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.